Starting in 2016 and ending in 2024, we have the Funko action figures. Yes, this is the very last wave of action figures. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. Only 3 characters, no exclusives, sadly. Uh, let's just get into it. This is the box for the Ruin figures. They're all the same, so I'll just only show Eclipse. Here we have Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach on top, which is pretty tiny. Funko collectible action figures. Eclipse, it'll say the name of the other two. It has like a purple black background. It's the same as the first one, the original Security Breach wave, but purple instead of red. Turning it around, we see FNaF Security Breach Run, and we have the 3 characters: Ruin Chica, Ruin Roxy, and Eclipse. Sadly, these are the only 3 characters. No Mimic, no Glamour Freddy, no Monty, Bonnie, none of that. Just these 3. It's kind of odd that we didn't get a Freddy in this wave, given the fact it's called Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I don't see how hard it would be for Funko to make a ruined Freddy figure. I really don't see why Funko didn't just scale down the statue of Grandma Freddy, turn it into an action figure. Like, you could have had like a play feature of the chest opening or something to make up for the lack of a head. Or you could have given like a Cassie 2.5-inch like accessory or something. To be totally fair, these guys are based off their original non-ruined counterparts. You can tell with the legs and how they're not skinny. I'll get more into that later. But like, I don't see like Funko didn't at least try to make a ruined Freddy figure. I guess like quality over quantity, but still, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Where is ruined Freddy? Also, a little side thing, now that Funko's no longer making action figures, I wonder how much the sealed Vanny would go for. Back to the review. Moving on from that, I want to review the action figures now, finally. So I'm gonna start off with Eclipse. Starting off with Eclipse, first of all, I do not have the original Sun and Moon figures, so I can't really compare, but I've seen them. They look great. They look about the same as this, but fixed, of course, and some slight differences. So first of all, the sculpt. The sculpt of this guy is just incredible. The original Sun and Moon looked really good, and this guy, that also looks very good. The only thing I complain about is the lack of the Faz wrench port, as well as the knees. When it comes to the articulation, there's barely any going back. I would have liked if they cut a bit deeper into the sculpt here, but that's just me. Going on to articulation, his head can go up this far up and this far down. It could swivel 360, a little bit of side to side kinda, and it can pop off. As for his arm, goes up this far and it can rotate, meaning you can lift it higher. This elbow, which for me is loose, spins around, pretty simple on a ball joint, it comes off. The hand, it's on a simple swivel, sadly, nothing special. The same goes for the other arm, but the elbow isn't loose. For the legs, it kicks out this far, just about, and goes back, it pops off, and goes back this much. The knee goes this far, it spins, and the foot. For the first time, the FNaF action figures have ball joints in the feet. Oh my god. This ball joint is amazing. It's really good. It kinda odd with the sculpt here, because it's like part of his foot, but yeah, very nice. And obviously the other foot does not have that. Kinda wish there was like a slightly transparent plastic here so it could better stand out. But it's fine, he stands. When it comes to the paint job, it's only okay. Like, the face looks fine, looks better IRL than camera though, only by a little bit. The sun rays, it's fine. This is fine. Fine, just overall fine. The only thing that's not fine is the pelvis piece, I guess, not having stars. This not being painted his, like, skin color, I guess, I don't know. And I think this part, like not having the yellow on it. Pretty sure there's supposed to be like a yellow like line going on, but I don't know. But yeah, the paint overall, it's fine, nothing special. Overall, this guy is amazing, and I highly recommend you buy him. The paint is pretty good, articulation is very nice, and the sculpt just looks absolutely incredible. This is one of Funko's best figures. I don't know how well it compares to the other Sun and Moon figures. I've heard some people say that the originals were better than this, which I can see, paint-wise, at least. But yeah, this guy is very good. And now we're gonna move on to Glamour Chica. Ruin Chica here is absolutely incredible. Not only is she my favorite of the Glamrocks, but she has a really cool run design. Honestly, not as cool as the Shatter design. That's just me personally. But yeah, I really like this. So, getting on to the sculpt, not the sculpt, the articulation. Pretty simple. It can look, she can look up this far, down this much. Her arm, I think the head can pop off, though very difficult for me. I'm not gonna try. The arm goes out this much, and it's on the ball joint, which can't pop off. And it goes about up that much. For this much, for this back, you get it. Very squeaky. This arm is the same, though it can go up a lot more because the shoulder pad is not in the way. Yeah. Elbow, very simple. Nothing too special. No ball jointed hand, but there is a swivel. I mean, it's kind of a ball joint. Not really. The leg can kick out this far, go back this much, and something interesting, I think it's only mine, I'm not sure, is her legs. So just take a look at this. Yeah, I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just mine, but she can do this, which allows for a little more articulation. That's it normally and pushed back. Yeah, goes for this. This is the same here. However, the legs kick out differently. Thighs. Anyways, kicks out this much. This much has the weird leg thing, and yeah. Here we have the, I don't know, calf, leg, whatever. Kicks out this much, goes back this much, spins, pops off, and it has a ball joint. A very small ball joint, I might add. And no toe swivel, or hinge, or whatever, sadly. Yeah, very upsetting. When it comes to the other foot, also pops off and spins. And it has a small, teeny tiny ball joint. It's practically non-existent, just a swivel, which is still amazing, don't get me wrong. No toe hinge, sadly. Hopefully Jazzwares adds ones for the Glamrocks. As for the paint is very nice. A lot better than Eclipse, though not perfect, as you can see with the striped pattern on the foot. And the cheese does not look as good as it did in the renders. When it comes to paint mistakes, there are only two. The trash bag being green instead of black, as well as this, like, two spots here that aren't gray. Oh, and this. But yeah, that's really about it. When it comes to the sculpt is absolutely incredible. It's just amazing. The endo part, amazing. This part, pretty good. Oh, paint mistake. This part's supposed to be yellow. Bad. The mold is very good. There is no ball joint on the hands, not even a hinge, which is very sad, though not surprising. Kinda wish he came with like an accessory or something, given the lack of an arm. And like the arm, it has such a small ball joint. The only thing you can attach to it is Roxy's hands and Chica's own hand. Like, it does not mix with other action figures. I don't know why Funko still does, or, well, did the mixing action figures. They did the snaps for years. They haven't lost license to the snaps. Why did they still do this? Regardless, I wish they added something to make up for this. But yeah, overall, very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe my favorite of the wave? Not entirely sure, but Damn, if this isn't a beautiful action figure. I really hope Funko makes like a snapped version. That would be amazing. Probably not as good as the full action figure, but still, I really want Funko to do it. And last but not least, we have Ruin Roxy. Probably one of the coolest figures Funko has ever made. Maybe one of their best, if not their best. Funko does make some pretty good action figures for the most part. They tend to have inaccuracies, lack of mobility. Like, the last time I thought of Funko making a really good action figure would be Liberty Chica and Glitch Trap. Little paint mistakes, little sculpt mistakes, just overall very good. And yes, I am saying Liberty Chica is a good action figure because it is. And so is this. My god, is this just incredible. So, starting off with the articulation. The articulation is pretty good. She can look down this much, which isn't much, but her head does go up this much. Her arm is very squeaky. Goes up this much, goes out this much, and it spins. Here we have her elbow, very nice, spins, and it should pop off, but unfortunately, it doesn't. The arm pops off, not the joint, but the arm. Fantastic. It spins though. So here we have the hand. Very nice. It's on a ball joint. All of them are on a ball joint. It's pretty simple for me to pop off. Yeah. Other arm, pretty good. Though the shoulder pad is connected to the arm instead of the torso, which is bad because if you want her to have her arms up, yeah. Articulation is mostly the same though. Here we have her foot. Some of the best articulations when it comes to FNaF figures. Kicks out this much, goes back this much, her knees go back this much, and she has a foot swivel that goes back this much. Absolutely incredible. Same for the other foot, and she has a swivel in her tail. Simple. The articulation on her is absolutely incredible. It just makes me wish that the normal figure had this. Like, obviously, it's easier for her to, like, sit down and stuff, because the bare endo exposing significant more, allowing her for more, like, mobility, but still. Now, on to the sculpt. The sculpt is very nice. Probably the best of the three, not entirely sure. Her mouth actually, like, digs in, which is really nice. Instead of having the stupid, like, black friggin' bar or whatever in her mouth, you can see the endo mouth, like everything. It's so nice. No hinge, sadly. The hair, pretty good. I think it's a bit on the thick side. I think it's supposed to be like a lot skinnier than this. Like, I don't know. Most of it is fine. It's very nice. I mean, no issues with like the sculpt really, other than her head being a bit on the big side. Though, that's really about it. And also her ears being a lot thicker. Other than that, the sculpt, very nice. Just utterly incredible. The paint as well is also very nice. Nothing special. You can, like, there's a lot of detail here, though it's not just, like, it's only painted like a dark gray. Like, nothing crazy. She's missing the paints on her leg warmers and her arm warmers, I guess. But, yeah. Overall, just incredible figure. Oh yeah, she has a waist swivel. Forgot to mention that. So overall, these guys are just utterly amazing. On their own, they're very nice, but as I said, they are incredible. They all have flaws. Like, they all have some flaw. Very stiff arm, very loose legs, loose arm, and trouble standing. Yeah, no, you get it. These all are very nice. I definitely recommend buying these. They are the standard price. Like, just the standard $15 price. Very good articulation, good paint, good sculpt. It's just incredible, and kind of sad that Funko's losing their license. I hope Jasper does a good job making action figures, especially since they're kind of a bad company. So they're gonna have to do a lot to prove themselves worthy. Though I'm sure the younger fans will probably just not mind. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!